Happy Valentine's Day. Let me pour you some flower tea. Yes.
I'm so glad we're friends.
Oh,
and that one of
yes.
the things we like to do together is read books.
I know, that's a great thing to do with
Yeah,
friends. It's a great thing
is.
to do by yourself, but it's also nice to do with friends.
Yeah. We're going to read a great book today.
Called The Girl Who Never Made Mistakes. It's about me.
Definitely not about me.
Oh, well, let's read it and find out.
Okay.
And I'm excited because there's a little hamster who's going to be in it, so
Oh.
that'll be exciting. All right. I feel like I need to scoot away from you so we have some room in the middle here.
Okay.
All right. For Beatrice Bottomwell, Friday began like any other day. She matched her socks, and of course, she put her shoes on their proper feet.
She remembered to feed a hamster, Humbert, his favorite food, broccoli. And when she made a sandwich for her brother Carl's lunch, she used exactly the same amount of peanut butter as jelly.
Oh, I do like that.
Yeah.
When she stepped outside to greet her fans, she didn't forget to say good morning and thank you. They asked if she had made her bed. She had.
They asked her if she forgot to do a math homework. Nope. What about tonight's talent show, they asked. I'm ready, said Beatrice with a smile. After all, her juggling act had won 3 years in a row.
She sounds perfect.
Talented,
Oh,
very
goodness.
talented, yeah. Okay.
Most people in town didn't even know Beatrice's name. They just called her the girl who never made mistakes. Because for as long as anyone could remember, she never did.
Now look right there, it's perfectly stacked
I
those
know,
blocks
it's
as
so
a
neat
little
when she's a little
toddler.
child.
Yeah. Well, unlike Beatrice, Carl made lots of mistakes. He ate his crayons and drew with his green beans.
Oh no.
He danced with his hands and played the piano with his feet. Carl loved to make mistakes. Oh, that's so funny.
That's very silly. At school, Beatrice was on a cooking team with her two best friends, Millie and Sarah. To make the giant rhubarb muffins, they needed 4 eggs. Beatrice went to the refrigerator and carefully chose the biggest, eggiest eggs she could find.
But on the way back, her legs slipped out from under her. The eggs went flying. Beatrice was about to make her first mistake.
Oh my goodness. But she didn't.
Woo!
That was close, thought Beatrice. Sorry, Beatrice, I dropped a piece of rhubarb. Don't enter it, Ellie.
She had that egg in her mouth.
That's right, it's hard to speak with that.
For the rest of the school day, Beatrice could not stop thinking about her almost mistake.
She looks very worried. On her way home from school, Beatrice watched Millie and Sarah ice skating in the park. Come join us, said Millie. It's fun, said Sarah. Beatrice watched them slip and slide on the frozen pond. Millie and Sarah laughed as they wobbled on the ice. No thanks, said Beatrice. I bet she's afraid she'd fall.
Right.
And that would be a
then
mistake.
Yeah.
Yes.
At supper, Beatrice barely touched her food. Is everything all right, kiddo? Asked her father. I'm worried I'll mess up tonight, said Beatrice, and everyone will be watching. Worry? You don't make mistakes, he said with a smile. Beatrice tried to smile too.
After supper, Beatrice got ready for the talent show. First, she woke Humbert from his nap. Next, she got the salt shaker from the kitchen table. Finally, she filled a balloon with water.
The school auditorium was packed. Beatrice felt her stomach jumping around inside her, so she must be very nervous.
Beatrice waited for her juggling music to begin. That's her! That's the girl who never makes mistakes, said a woman. Oh, we know she'll be perfect, said a man. When the music started, she tossed Humbert into the air.
Oh, goodness.
Next, she added the salt shaker. And finally, the water balloon.
Beatrice didn't miss a beat. The crowd clapped with delight. But Beatrice noticed something odd about the salt shaker. The specks falling out of it were not white.
Oh no, you know what she did?
I know. Do you know?
I think I do.
Let's
I
see
have a
if we're right.
prediction.
Achoo!
Oh my goodness. Humbert was so surprised by his sneeze that he grabbed the water balloon with his claws. Kaplooey!
Humbert, pieces of water balloon, and the pepper rained down on top of Beatrice. For the first time in as long as anyone could remember, Beatrice made a mistake, and it was a big one.
That's right. The music stopped. Beatrice didn't know what to do. Cry? Run off the stage?
The crowd sat stunned. They couldn't believe that the girl who never makes mistakes made a mistake.
Beatrice looked up at Humbug. He looked back at her. His hamster fur was soaked and speckled with bits of balloon. Beatrice let out a giggle. The giggle grew into a chuckle, and the chuckle became a laugh.
The people in the crowd looked at each other and then back at Beatrice. They began to giggle, then chuckle, then finally roar with laughter. Beatrice and the audience laughed until they couldn't remember why they were laughing.
Oh my goodness. That night, Beatrice slept better than she ever had.
In the morning, no fans greeted Beatrice. When she got dressed, Beatrice, for no reason at all, put on a polka dot sock on one foot and a plaid sock on the other.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Beatrice and Carl made sandwiches. This time, they put the peanut butter and jelly on the outside.
Oh my gosh.
They called it Inside Out PB&J. Lunch was messy and delicious.
Later, Beatrice found Millie and Sarah skating in the park. They fell a lot and laughed. So she decided to just go ahead and join in on that fun.
Try all these things.
Yeah.
Now, people never call her the girl who never makes mistakes. They just call her Beatrice.
Oh, what a great ending.
What do you think the message is of this story?
You know, sometimes taking risks might be hard, but it looks like it's worth it in the end because she got to try a lot of new things.
That is so true.
And she seemed to be less anxious and really enjoying her life better than she was before.
You can't go through life being afraid of making mistakes.
Right. You got to get out there and give
try.
it a shot.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that is so wonderful. That's called The Girl Who Never Made Mistakes, and it's by Mark Pett and Gary Rubenstein, illustrated by Mark Pett.
Awesome.
Well,
what a great book.
Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on
Live with Lucky.